Next, we would like to discuss about working with modules in Python. The Python will be supported by some predefined modules that will be math library support some predefined functions, and coming to math, it will be support, and random it will be support, and OS it will be support. Here we discuss about some useful uh, predefined modules and predefined functions in each library module. So each module contains some predefined library functions. So we discuss some focus. So here, for example, here you can see in this code from math input seal. The seal is a library function which will be available in a math module. What exactly the seal is doing, it will round the value rising up. Okay. So for example, at a time you would like to perform both seal and floor. So here you can see from math import seal and floor. The seal it will round the value up, coming to floor it will down the value, right? So seal 2.3, the value will become 3, and 2.3 the value will become 2. The next one, you can also explore some useful function library functions like sine, cos, tan, pi, and you can also explore power, and you can also explore some functions like some math input sine, cos, tan, pi, and square root. Okay, you can work out some useful function. We want to print pi, and we want to print the power of 2 comma 3, and we would like to explore about print square root of 91, right? So these functions are available in the math library itself. So here the respective results would be, so coming to sine 45, cos 90, tan 0, and the pi with default pi value, and the power of 2 cube, and the respective square root of 91, right? It will become 9.53 like that. Okay. So the functions you can exhibit, the sine 0, cos 0, and sine 0 will become 0, cos 0 will become 0, tan 0 will become 0, and cos 0 will become 1, right? So another useful library we call random library. In general, the random we can use in particular machine learning modules, and in particular next level modules. Okay. So import random, it print a random value from the list. For example, you can see here the random will be support different functions like choice, it will be support randint, it will be support random, it will be support. Okay. So first we go with one. The first one, random with choice. You can see here the choice will select a random choice element in a given list. You can see here the list contains 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we would like to print random dot choice list one. Randomly it will be display one choice element, right? So here in the next section I would like to create a list of integer elements 1 to 100, and I want to display the choice element in the list, right? Okay, you can see here 68 will be displayed in this context. You can see from random import choice, I create a list of 1 to 100 integer elements. From this 1 to 100, it will display 68. Next time, it will display 74 like that. So you can use this choice with respect to list object. You can also use the choice with respect to tuple also. You can see here the first one will be the list, and the second one will be the tuple. So it will generate a list of 1 to 10. It will display output 3 random dot choice. The second will be the tuple 11, 20, 22, 33, 44, and V55. It will display the element 30. So you can also use the choice with respect to string also. You can see here we create a one sample string, welcome to Python, and we want to explain random dot choice string. So it will display random character from that string. Okay. So I hope that it will be understood about the choice will be applicable to the with respect to list object, with respect to uh, tuple, and with respect to string also, right? So we can here a sample demo. Here we try to generate a list of integers, and we put a one for loop, and the for loop will be executed 5 number of times, and each time it is tried to display one choice element. The first time it display 57, second time 61, 45, 6, 63, like this. The next example, randint. The randint also a function which is available in random module, random dot randint. This randint is exclusively used for integers. This randint exclusively used for integers only. That means it will display a random integer in the given range. For example, here you can see we want to run this for loop 5 number of times, and each time we would like to display a random integer. Okay, because the first time it will display 53, second time 70, the next time 20, the next time 74 and 60. So here the loop will be executed 5 number time, and each time it is going to display a random integer in between the 1 to 100. Okay, and we want to build some little bit of programming operations and programming applications. For example, here a small demonstration about how we guess a number. So how this particular program is working, here you can see we want to guess a number maximum 3 attempts. So your guess name is the random will generate a random number. You don't know what exactly the random number. For example, your guess number is greater than random number. It will you give you a hint, enter low number. If your guess number less than random number, it will give you hint, raise up. So for example, here you can see it will get the some guess value. Some random number will be generated in the range 1 to 10. The first time the match will be found, you will won. So otherwise, our guess number is less than random number, it will give you high. That means whatever the number should enter more high number. The guess number greater than random number, it will give low. That means how the particular program is working. Okay, first you guess any number, for example, 5. It display low. That means your guess should be less than 5. That means go with 3. Okay, your guess may be even less than 3, 1. Yes, the third attempt I will burn. If the more than third attempt, maybe I lost. This is how this random guess number program is working. Okay. So first we check the number. In the first attempt it will be true, we won. Otherwise it will compare. Based on the comparison, it will give hint whether we should enter the high number or whether we should enter the low number, right? The sample, sometimes we want more than one random number. For example, in between 1 to 100, I want 3 random numbers. In between 1 to 100, I want 5 random numbers. That one we call sample. There you should select how many samples, random samples you want. For example, here in this example, we create a range of 1 to 100 integer numbers. I would like to choose 4 random samples by using sample, random down sample, list 1 com4. You can see randomly 4 samples will be generated, right? You can use the you can use with the list, you can use with string, you can use with the tuple, you can use with set. That means the random function you can use with list, you can use with the string, and you can use with tuple and set also. So one more another function, random dot random. So this random dot random function also give a random number. The number should be in the range 0 to 1 only. The random dot random also, it will generate a random number, and this number must and should be in the range 0 to 1 only. Here you can see random dot random. Whatever the random number is generated, the range in the 0 to 1 only. Okay. So here sometimes we should repeat the same random numbers, or we should change the random numbers. For example, here I want to remove, here there is a seed function. The seed function is working like as a save point. Once you generate a random number at particular save point, and if you execute the program n number of times, and each time the same save point, the same random numbers will be displayed. Here you can see I generate random number 5 times. You can see here 5 times 5 different numbers are generated. For example, if I fix the seed point here, now I can see first time I got 31, 76, 70, 17, 48. Again, the same numbers will be displayed. Okay, you can see the numbers are changing or not changing. Not changing. Why? Because you put here save point. If you remove the save point, each time it will generate random numbers. If you remove the save point, each time it will generate random numbers. So this is how the save point will be working. In machine learning problems, if you want fixed partitions, we go with seed. If you want random partitions, each time you want to run the you want to test the application model, you want each time random. In that case, we go with remove the seed. Okay, I hope that you catch my point. So another demonstration about seed, you can see here in this particular example. Here also we can fix a seed point, and so the loop will be executed 5 number of times. So if we fix the seed point, each time the same number will be generated. Okay, if we remove the seed point, each time it will generate random numbers. Each time it will be generate random numbers. The next useful library we are using OS. In the OS, we use it for working with directories. For example, get CWD, it will show the current working directory. The list directory, it will display all the files which are available in the current working directory. And sometimes we can use, if you want to change directory from, you want to jump from one directory path to another directory path, we should use chdir. That means change directory path. So that means sometimes we want to move from one directory path to another directory path, and the list directory, it will display the files which are available in that directory path. If you want change directory again, you can change directory again, and you can check again. So like that, you can jump from one directory path to another directory path. There is a len function if you want to explore how many files in that particular directory path. There is that means os.list directory, it will show all the directories, and length, it will count the number of files which will be available in the current directory path. Sometimes runtime, we want to match the directory paths. Okay, for example, here you can see runtime, we want to match the directory paths by using os.path.join. That means we want to match runtime. There is a parent directory. First run, I want to check with demo1. Second run, I want to check with demo2. In that cases, the runtime you can verify. So like this, we can work with these modules will very help in Python programming application. Okay, then we can see in next lecture. Thank you all.